Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Welcome to Mermaid in the Sea Tarot. I'm your reader today. My name is Tracy. Let's take a little look. It's for adults only. It's entertainment only. It'll be romance, maybe sex, love, unrequited love, liking, lust. Never know what we're going to cover here. Do you have someone in mind? Don't you? Secret crush. Maybe somebody comes out of nowhere. Let's find out. Ooh. Sagittarius. Huh. Okay. Worst is over. Getting there. Worst is almost over. Like, I feel like there's a countdown. You're like counting down to waiting for somebody to show up. Like maybe you guys have been separated due to the restrictions in the world now, or they are away working. Or I feel like there's a countdown. Maybe somebody has promised you they are leaving their significant other for you on a specific date that requires you to set a timer or have a countdown of some kind. And the Three of Pentacles is underestimating a time frame. The Three of Pentacles is using teamwork, relying on a genius who has given you an idea of a time frame. The Emperor reversed. The Emperor reversed is, we don't want the Emperor to be reversed because it's kind of like a greedy energy. They want you only, but they want you to have them only, but that's not reciprocated. So I assume you're trying to break up with somebody who keeps saying they're leaving, giving you a countdown of sorts to when they will. Maybe it's a Scorpio. So the Queen of Pentacles is felt cute, might delete later energy, but she's supposed to be opulent. She is paid and laid, right? She's the seducer. So this sounds like you, even though you're not a pentacle energy. This sounds like where you're at right now. You're trying to not let this love of yours put you in this hanged man position. You do not want them to put you in a state of surrender while you wait for their marriage to end, which they have given you a time frame. However, I feel like you've inadvertently slipped under their spell and are definitely counting down the days, and you have let them put you into a hanged man or a position of surrendering to them rather than being defiant and saying, no, this is what I require. I mean, are you guys going to consider polyamory? Maybe if he's not actually ever going to leave the other person, he or she, you use whatever pronoun you need to. That's what it feels like. You've inadvertently fallen into a time trap with this person who's not quite single yet. Will they ever be single? Sagittarius, let's keep going here. There's your card in your reverse. The Temperance reversed is Sagittarian energy. See, it's like the Hangman is reversed too. So again, it's you putting yourself in a momentum of timing rather than being defiant and saying, no, this is what I want. You go by my rules. I don't have to go by your rules. This Six of Wands is, it's your Mars energy. Maybe you should watch your Mars reading. It's also the end of an affair. It's a serious choice to end an affair. That Two of Cups reversed is the forcing a soulmate relationship, right? The Page of Swords reversed is somebody who is thirsty. They're not thirsty for knowledge of you, though. They're thirsty in a way that's not pleasing to you. We have the Magician reversed as well, which is, it can be hidden talents trying to surface. If this were upright, then this love we were talking about would come forward. When it's reversed, I feel like he's or she is just, this could be bisexual here. With when the Magician is reversed, it's the Magician is maybe a Gemini, but when it's reversed, it's suppressing your talents rather than allowing hidden ones to come out. Let's keep going here. This is a nice reading. It feels genuine, and it feels like there's sustenance to what you got yourself into inadvertently. A time frame counting down, which you didn't want to, and here you are counting down. So there you are. I always think of the Sagittarius as a firefly lighting up the dark, right? It's just such gorgeous energy and light-hearted and skip-diddy-doo, you know, and now someone has given you a time frame and it's changing who you are a little bit. The Lion is that Leo. It could be you started this relationship in Leo season, August perhaps. It could be that this Leo is the Emperor finally coming upright. Once you're not going to give an ultimatum. You're just going to say, hey, I matter and I don't feel like I matter to you right now, so we need to have a serious talk. If you're not in the frame of mind to have a serious talk with me about our blossoming relationship in an affectionate and calm way, then I need to back out, because I somehow have slipped myself into a time frame with you, and I don't want to count down for bad things, right? And I don't want to count down and then get to day 2 and you say, well, I'm not ready yet. The Otter is the Empress energy. You remember it came out reversed, and when the Empress is reversed, it's a waste of time, right? But she can be the feminine development to a wondrous garden, right? A wondrous garden of the owl, which is spirituality. It's either a Scorpio or a Gemini that you're dealing with here. The owl provides a change in beliefs. So here you are needing to change a bit of your belief system. You know, you can do that. Maybe that's what 2021 will be for you, changing your belief system. Let's keep going. Just want to point out that while we're telling a story this way, we're also going to tell stories this way. So, you know, this reading isn't nowhere near over. We're going to see what's happening. Ooh, Earth. Yeah, again, the Mars energy is coming up, needing to pay attention to that. Cancerian, which is movement, right? If you're not dealing with a Cancer. Playfulness. So this other person is scared to leave their marriage for financial reasons. You are looking at this in a very earthly grounded, reliable, stable, committed attitude. And that's even throwing you off because you normally like to twirl about like the fairy. But Mars is coming in and saying, hey, I need this to get a little more serious right now before there's jealousy that comes up, right? And I feel like you're like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to feel jealous of this person. I want to feel affection and love and commitment. And I don't want to have that countdown on me, the Witness. Soul retrieval. Now, the game has just changed. The game has changed, you guys. The Witness and soul retrieval. So this person, what you are providing to this person is bits and pieces of their soul coming back. And that's why they are addicted to you. So that takes time in the etheric energy that we don't get to play with. So we're taking a new spin on this here. I feel like this person is drawn to you for soul retrieval. You are replenishing something in them, and they are confusing it as an affair. They are, by the way, somebody new is about to show up with this hunter. This is once again the Emperor card, but it's of a different category, this hunter. So the energy of the two of you from their side has been misinterpreted. They are replenishing their soul retrieval. You don't get to decide when or where that happens for somebody else, but for some reason you were the carrier that brought them to their soul retrieval, and that's what they're experiencing, and they're lingering in that. And I feel like they're in a position, if they change the energy of where your relationship is, that'll change the relationship, and they are feeling this afterglow of a soul retrieval that you brought to them as a little fire fairy or a firefly, right? This is deep. So now they get to experience love with you and not just soul retrieval. But they don't know that. And I don't know that you're willing to wait it out. So you pull back. Let's say you pull back because somebody else has come into the picture and introduced themselves and wants to get to know you better. So you pull back. This person that has put you on a calendar or countdown, that they've found their home in you. But what they've found in you is their soul retrieval, not necessarily romantic love. That is the next step of your relationship, is to find out whether this can be romantic love or not. So you pull away, you go get to know someone else and leave them to figure out if they're leaving their spouse to be with you for romantic reasons, or if they were just replenished because of that soul retrieval that you provoked in them. Wow. Page of Pentacles is a new opportunity, a change of fortune for this person, like we said. Five of Wands, like we spoke of, that jealousy slipping in. And the King of Wands reversed, which is your energy, Sagittarius, but it's reversed. Okay. Now we can look at it this way. Here you are. Most important of this is these two flying fairies that have replenished somebody else's soul. You were the carrier. You were the chariot for this person to feel whole again. And now it's up to them whether they want to pursue romance with you or whether you're going to take it down the block to somebody else. You've given them a great gift and they're misinterpreting it. Page of Pentacles is a gift giver. A dependable, devoted gift giver. And this is just gorgeous, what you've done for them. You've reversed their Mars energy. You've given them a Wheel of Fortune shift. So you guys have obviously shared a lifetime in another realm before. And you were part of this journey with them in order to remind them who they are. This is also your energy, being proud to have given someone the opportunity to travel into their soul and replenish it and switch their directions. These two are most important there. And look at the color coding here. Now here we go into the nest. After soul is retrieved, bits of it come back. The recipient will always slip into a nest and bask in the comfort. They'll bask in the ghost energy of their soul coming back into where it's supposed to be. They've spent quite a few years in a reversed position. And you hop into their life, provide a deep emotional connection as an affair. They misguide it. Interesting. Will you stick around for them? Probably not. You've got better things to do than to feel jealousy, which is on the horizon. These water cards here, the blues and the otter, is you being territorial of what you've done for this person and having to step away so you don't slip into the jealousy beat, right? You should be proud of yourself for stepping away, not because they were married, but because this was no longer fulfilling to you. When we look at this story, see the hunter. Now these colors have all switched to like a chromatic autumny with the browns and the orange, the more base, the change of spiritual decisions, the change of spiritual investments. This person blamed it on their finances and career, but you know better. You know that you provided them something, and now you're going to walk away and date somebody else while they figure out their spiritual position in the world, feeling a lot more whole, all because of you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Two more cards. Most probable outcome. Sagittarius, most probable outcome. The Knight of Cups, so that is a proposal of some kind, right? A charming, dramatic individual. And the Three of Swords. Oh, so a proposal does come from the person who's put a calendar on you, who's put a time count on you. This has been a blast. I'm so happy you're here. I love reading the tarot and seeing that you, Sagittarius, have made somebody's life really incredible. And I hope I see you again. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Before you go, I just wanted to show you my latest book on Amazon. The link is below. In Search of Dracula in a Moonshot Sky. If you like erotic and a bit of goth, this is a poetic and erotic search for Dracula. So there's a little bit of my artwork in it, but more than anything, it's poetry. It's erotic poetry. Now, before you go, I want to show you my other book too. This is my Temple of a Space Kitten. The link is also below, and it is just all my art, my watercolor art in one book. These are both priced really reasonable for what you get. Links are below. Thank you. Just saying thank you for joining me, and I hope you come back, and I'm wishing you the best romance of a life.